Hey everyone, your friend Talabot here. Hope you are doing well tonight. Uh, as you can see, I'm trying out something different here. You see my hand. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Uh, Again, we're trying to start reproing up here Fort Max. I kind of got my camera up to the side here. I'm sitting kind of watching the chat and stuff. So again, I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be a fun night. I hope we're going to try to see what we can do with this guy. And to start off, as usual, these are all from my Toy Hacks haul. I've had like a crap ton of Toy Hacks labels. I've been needing to apply. I actually have, like I said, all Fort Maxes sitting here. You got, of course, Fort Max, Cerebros. I even put Cog here. Don't have anything for him just yet, but I'm just putting him in the shot. We have the, excuse me, basically the 7, count them 7. Well, this is 6, but this is the sister sheets for Fort Max here. You got your set number 1 here. You got your sheet 1, excuse me. You got your sheet number 2, which is all basically what you can guess is going to go basically on these areas. We got sheet 3. We just got some more of that on there and some other decals and stuff on there. Number 4. Got a lot of windows on here, so you can kind of guess where those are going to go. And this is making sure, yep, number 5. And then the 6th one. This is 6 of 7. There is a 7 set, but it's not labels. The 7th part of this, which I'm going to flip these back over so I don't lose track of them, are actually these little pieces here. What you have here. You have 2 sets of these little panels, basically they send with you. And these guys go to little Cerebros here, which we're going to be applying on first, because we're actually going to do the Cerebros part of this first. So that's those. That's the 7 sets for that. And I also have, which I get to apply these either, the 3-piece set for the Cerebros, because they have 2 separate sets for this. They got the Fort Max, and then you got your individual Cerebros set here, which is what this belongs to. You got number 1 and 2 and 3. So we're actually going to kind of start with Cerebros, but to start with Cerebros, we're going to, again, do these little small pieces first. And don't forget, you guys can go to Toy Hacks and pick these up. It's actually pretty cool right now to go get them. You can actually get them for like 50% off right now. I do believe is the time period that you can get it now, that they're on all their labels are like 50% off. I wish I had the extra funds right now to pick up some more. They have the sets for Trypticon like half off for the Titans Return Trypticon, which I have up there on my shelf. I love to get them, but I sadly don't have the extra funds for them right now, so we're going to just go with this. And for this video, I want to mention I'm going to stream this for a while. I've been told by a lot of people that this is going to take quite a while to do, and I don't have no doubt on that. I'm going to try to stream for a couple hours or so, depending on how this goes. Trying to stream and get some of these done. I want to at least try to get the ones set here for Cerebros situated. So bear with me on a moment on this. I'm going to double check because I have my Toy Hacks basically window open here where I'm double checking, making sure about where I'm supposed to be applying some of these. And I'm just pulling up the full page here so I can make sure I'm doing it right on him. There we go. We're actually going to, like I said, start with Cerebros, and one way to do this for him, get these, I'm going to turn his limbs here so you can see. You can see you have these little gaps on these portions of them, and that's what these little, as I showed these off a while ago, that's what these little sections or pieces are for. You have this one that's going to go on his foot. As you can see, this is going to be his basically his left. So you're just going to pop this on right here, like so. I mean, there's nothing to it at all. It just slides right in there. And you can see already it does look pretty good better. Doesn't really show a whole lot of difference from the front. As you can see, you can kind of tell it's there, but it covers up that big old gap there and all them holes right there. I'm going to go ahead and get the other side here, this foot, and just peg that on as well. There we go. And that looks pretty good. That does look a lot better on him. And then you have these bits that's going to go on his forearms here. And you have the bigger piece side end, and then you get the lower end here that's going to go onto his forearm here. As you can see, you got the smaller bit here and the bigger back here. And it just slides right in on top of there. You can, I'm sure, if you wanted to, use some glue to glue these in to make sure they stayed in place. I might do that later just to be on the safe side, so I don't have to worry about them falling off or anything. I don't even think it'd take much to do it, just a little dab on there. But you can see it definitely looks a lot better with those pieces on his forearms there as well. See, I already knocked that one loose. So he's probably going to have just a dab bit of glue on that side. But again, we'll just keep going here. Let's see. I'm actually going to do something here, so bear with me a moment. Use my other device here to. Okay. Excuse me. Let's see. Okay. As you can see, I've got my nice little tablet here with his image pulled up. So I'm going to start with Cerebros. And we'll start right here. Actually, on Spike here is going to be the first edition. It's actually showing that he's supposed to have a set of eyes basically on here, which I'm looking. Let's see. Yeah, that's these little labels right here. They're on the second sheet. They're right here at the bottom. It's supposed to brighten up that little section. I'm trying to decide. Yeah, this is going to be tricky for me with my hand shaking and everything. But I hope you guys are watching now, later, whichever you are. I'm going to try to get this going a little bit so it'll be a little bit easier. Use my tweezers here to try to get them on. Because for these smaller pieces, it is kind of easier to get them on with a pair of tweezers. There we go. It's actually going on pretty easy. It's just getting it to line up around the nose here is kind of a little bit of a problem. So bear with me a moment. There we go. I think I got it in there. Might be a little, yeah, it's a little bit crooked. Oop. I don't want to drop them. At least I dropped them on the table and not the floor. There we go. And that about did it. You can see I already got it looking a little bit better. Not sure how well that's going to come out there on camera. You can see it's got a little bit of a shine to his eyes now. Brightens that out a lot more. So it definitely looks better for his face, for Cerebros at least. But we got that one done. We'll go on to the next step here, which will be his new insignia. Let's see. I bet this one's actually on the Fort Max set here. Let's see. I'm double checking here to make sure I'm not getting the. I see one that's probably it, but I'm just making sure. But you know, I did say we're going to do the Cerebro set first, so we're going to just work with this. Let's see. Okay. Trying to just look here. I'm basically trying to start at one point, which kind of messed myself up a little bit, but we'll go ahead and start right here with this one. We're going to actually get Cerebros's. Well, let's see. Is that the right one? Oh, I wonder if I'm looking at the right image. Okay. I wasn't looking at the right one. Well, next is for Spike here. Turn his little head around. You got a couple of labels that's going to go here on his arms. Excuse me. They're going to go right here, basically, on his arm right there. And the label is, again, on this second sheet. It is these ones right here. They got to go on, of course, a specific way. And I'm going to apologize if I'm not fully in camera. I'm just trying to watch what I'm doing here. Make sure I got room. I'm not knocking the camera over or anything like that as well. You can see how that one is, and make sure which form. Okay, this one's actually going to go on his right side. Got to just apply this on. Not too difficult at all. You can see it gives that a little bit of color onto that section there, as you can see there. And we flip it over, and you can see how it looks without it on the other side. Definitely give us a little bit better look. We'll just get this. I'm going to get the other side. Try to apply this one. There we go. That was actually really easy too. And then we got his forearms done. And I do believe, yeah. Here comes the tiny, tiny one. Because Spike does have, let's see. I'm trying to see if I can get a better image pulled up here of it. Yep. This one's actually pretty cool. It's going to be a pain for me, but it's a cool thing. Here on Spike, you have this little screw right there. What this next label is going to do is actually going to cover that up, which is going to be awesome. You got several small choices for it. You have here on the first sheet form, you have Decepticon logos, you have Autobot logos, and you have a little black spot where you have a I'm not sure really what design that is. I can't really tell. It's like, I won't say it looks like hearts, but I know it's not. Probably like a tech readout, basically for it. When you take one of those, your choice of one of those, and you put that on the spot. Me personally, I think I'm just going to put one of the Autobot logos there. It kind of looks just a little bit better. It just, with it being so tiny, it's going to be fun. There we go. I got it on my tweezers here. Now just getting it lined up straight enough to get on there. Hey, it's actually going on pretty easy. Might be just a tad bit. There we go. Might be just a tad circle. Just trying to see if I can straighten it up a little bit. I got it just a little bit crooked, not much. There we go. And there you see, he's got his little Autobot logo there on his, basically on his stomach almost, but at least he's got one. That's pretty awesome. But that's really it from what I can tell for here for little Spike. So Spike, I think you're gonna hang out here on Fort Max. Well, let's find a good Titan peg to put you on, just so you can be displayed a little bit. There we go. Stand front and center. Let's see. We're going to continue on here. We have. Okay, that's for when he's in his tower mode. Let's go to the next image here. That's for his eyes. We're going to go back and do his robot form. And let's see. I'm going to decide which one of these wants to go on here. Let's start with these ones. These next ones we're going to apply are here on the first sheet still. These two bits right here, they're going to actually go right here on his shins, on these little bits here on Cerebros. So we get to do that next. And it also, you should note, see, this is the label. You got these darker, I don't say darker, these reddish bits on the bottom. They're going to go on the lower part of that foreleg. On the shin there, and there we go. That was really simple. And you can see the difference between his right and left leg already. It's looking a lot better. I should note, if you already tell, he does already have some labels applied on here. He had the ones that come with it originally with them. And as I go, we're going to see how they look with it. If one's going to cover one up, I want to decide whether to pull that old one off or not, or cover it up or do something. We'll get this other one for his other side. And there we go. It's already looking better, looking more shiny. Definitely looking better. All right. The next one up is going to go right here on his knee, basically. On these, basically, I just kind of got these little knee pads, basically here. That's where these next labels are going to go. And it's actually is these two. This one here and this one here are the two that you're going to apply there. And like before, this section here is going to go on the part here with the yellow bit on the bottom is going to go on the lower part of his leg. So this one is going to, might be easier. I'm still going to use my tweezers. To apply these, and there we go. Real simple. As you can see, it's looking much, much better. Definitely giving some color. Nothing wrong with the way you look, but Toy Hacks makes them look that much better. Going to go with the next bit here. Let's start it up a little bit. There we go. And there's that one. That one's on real quick too. Definitely pretty cool. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4 already on Cerebros. And let's see, the next bit here is actually going on his crotch. Yay. Let's see. It's actually, again, here on the first sheet of him, it is this one right here. It's going to go right there on his crotch. So, kind of a good, I hope you guys are enjoying this. It's a little step-by-step deal for this. I just hope I don't run too long in doing this. I know I want to at least get Cerebros done tonight. If I run long, I will stream again next Saturday and do some more, which I just knocked that other piece off. I'm definitely going to have to put some glue, I think, on Cerebros to keep these little bits on, because I just knocked the other piece off. So bear with me a moment so I pick it up. I really don't want to lose it, especially around this house. I have a pup that might get a hold of it and I'll never find it again. But there's Cerebros so far. As you see, he's got the little piece on his crotch there. Let's see. He's got one more piece that's going to go right here. And this little section here right underneath all the silver, which is really nice silver paint, will go right there. And that sticker is, again, on the first sheet for the Cerebros portion of this, is this label right here. So we get this one going. And we just apply this one once again right in that little section. Come on, go. There we go. Straight. Make sure I can get it nice and straight, which it is, just a little bit off center because I got it just barely out of the, because there is a little groove there. So you have to, that's one indication of it. If I can just, you know what, let me move Fort Max's arm here so I can get this a little bit more better in camera and in the light where I can see a little bit better. There we go. And that one's on. There we go. It looks better. Definitely gives a little bit more color to this instead of having this little section here with just a little black spot, basically. So we got that one done. Let's see. Next bit's going to be up here on his shoulders. You have these blue bits up here. That's going to be next, and you're going to again go on to this first label sheet here, and you have these bits here. That's going to go there. I can get the. I'm streaming. You're in camera range. Probably. I'm just letting you know. I apologize for that. That's my wife coming in to put something up in here. Here's the label. She didn't fully come in camera, but probably didn't want to come in range. And if you hear them talking in the hallway, I do apologize. It's my kids and my wife. There we go. And look at that. You can tell already. That does look, brings that a lot more out. Gives that a little bit more detail work there. Next one, hit this other side. And what's neat, I should note on this, if you can see the detail, I don't know how well it's going to come across here on the camera. And you can see the little gray shiny bits there on the ends of that. That does look, it's got a difference for that. Main reason is, if this also pull up there, you can see it has that little detail in the shoulder. So, I mean, it gives you that as well. So it actually shows, covers that up and keeps the detail work underneath it as well. Again, there's that, you see the detail there and the detail there. It's also got it up here in the corner too, and it does it really well here in the upper corner of that as well. So it brings all that out. I do like that they did that. So the artists and stuff that come up with this set, I give you a high praise, man. You guys did really good. Oh, I got that crooked. Boy, did I get that bottom part crooked. I do apologize if you guys can hear that. There we go. That's a lot better. And again, there we go. That does look really good for Cerebros. But we're not fully done yet. He's supposed to have another insignia, but I don't see it on here. Unless, again, it's on the Fort Max set. Because it's showing, according to the data here on my, I'm just double checking here on the sheets. So I don't see one there, nor there. But I think I see why. Okay, I see what that is. I'm going to actually take off or try to see if I can barely get this Hallmark logo off of there. Or at least get it somewhat done, because I'm probably going to reuse it. And then if I can get this off. Because what they did, which is cool. There we go. Oh, almost had it. Almost. Come on. There. I'm probably going to reuse this, so I'm just going to stick it somewhat right there, just to keep it up on my way so I don't lose it. There's another one here on the second sheet here, this little bit here. This is going to take over that spot. But you can take the Allbot logo and put that back on top of that. What is it? I think I might be doing that a little bit crooked. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. That fills that spot up nice. And there we go. As you can see, it gives that little bit, it's been in the center, a little bit more color to the center of it. Then we just take the logo and put it right on top of that. Kind of try to center it. And it does, it's going to bring that out a little bit more. I'm going to use the other end to my Q-tip or my tweezers here to flatten that out. Yeah, there we go. That definitely looks a lot better on that, if you can see that. Really cool. Brings that out way good. And I think that's kind of it for this portion of Cerebros. Well, while he's in this mode, there is like a couple more here on the back side that we're going to get. I'm going to actually want to rotate his legs here up out of the way just a little bit, because you got these four basically thrusters or engines right there for it, and you got on the first sheet these four labels right there. That's going to go for those. So basically, we're kind of putting on his buttholes in a way from this design almost. But again, I hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you are, please let me know. And if you're liking how this is going, I'll try and keep doing these. I really should have grabbed my toothpick. There we go. There you go. We got one in there already. Looking better for that. Gives that just a little bit of that color to that end. We'll get these other ones on. So just bear with me as I try to get these in. As you can see, it's a lot easier if you use some tweezers as well. Because with tweezers, not only does it give you a little bit more grip for it, and doesn't let your fingers get the oil, your fingers, a little bit of oil on it, mess the sticker up. It also helps you to apply them just a little bit better. You see, like with these, basically rolls off, and with the curvature of the thruster, and it just kind of slides it right off. So it helps you get it back on there real easy. We got 3 of them on. We're all going on to the last one. And there we go. Really cool. And real shiny, too. It gives you that little shining look to it. Sorry if you look kind of mooning it, but that's basically how he goes. Okay. We're going to set Cerebros down for just a moment. And I do believe we're not quite done with them yet, but I'm trying to just check here on some of his other bits here. Yep. Basically, some of these that we have here on this sheet are going to go onto another piece for Cerebros, because you can take this turret here, you can just pull it out because it is just on a little peg, and it just, Cerebros can hold it in his hand, and that's how they actually have them, like on Toy Hacks. But we're going to be using some labels for this from this set. This is going to be interesting because we got these sets here. These 3 right here are going to go onto this one, and they're basically going to go like right here on the turret, on these little bits right here. It kind of looks like windows to a control tower or something like that for it, which is fine. So bear with us. I try to work with these. And if I'm not talking to you in the chat, if you're watching, I do apologize. I'm trying to watch this and watch that a little bit at the same time, so please bear with. Oops, I got this on the wrong side, I think. Yeah, it goes this way. This one's going to be fun. Okay, I might actually have to tweak the grip of this just a bit. There. Should be good now. Just kind of trying to get it in there. Use my finger to try to uphold it. I really wish I grabbed my toothpicks. I normally also use toothpicks to help apply these because I can grip it with the toothpick on one end and help apply it down in the grip, and I just didn't think to grab them, which I probably will here in just a moment if I can get this one applied. They're actually sitting in my box right over there. I think they're kind of, come on. Just when I think I got it. There we go. I kind of got it, but it's not centered. I can probably use my tweezers here to kind of get them down in there. Yeah, I got it in there, but it's not perfect. Come on. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to get my, I think I'm going to definitely have to get my toothpicks. So I'm going to set this, I'll be just back. I want to grab them on my box over here, so please bear with me a moment. I think that got buried. Yeah, here we are. There we go. Got my toothpick. Maybe with this I can straighten it out a little bit better. There we go. That definitely is better. Got it straight. And as you can see, I don't know how well that's going to come out there. Got that little window basically there for the in the turret. But we go on to the center one. Actually, we're going to go ahead and get the one on the other side because the center one probably a little bit easier. I want to get the harder one out of the way. Let's try to get hold of this. Let's see if we can do this thing a little bit different. Kind of hard to get this one on there. Well, you know what? I can do it this way. Come on. There. Kind of get that one on it and use the toothpick to straighten it out. There we go. Nice and in there. That one actually was a lot easier on that side than it was the previous side. Now we get this middle one here. Try and get, there we go. Yeah, that one was a lot easier. But I want to use my toothpick to kind of straighten it out. Or make sure it's straight, I should say, because it's pretty straight. Yeah, it's in there. Really good. And there we go. You can see it's got that little like windows there, and this is the previous from the from the set that comes with Fort Max. And there is a couple more. It doesn't really say specifically, I don't think, which ones are supposed to. I'm going to measure this out and see. Kind of looks like these. But does it also show? Hmm. Okay. Doesn't actually show which one is which, but I want to say it looks more like it's these. So these two here are supposed to apply to the end of the barrels here. At least I am guessing that's the right ones. But if it's not, it's not. Well, I can always figure it out better later. No, apparently that's not it. Uh, that's another. That's one whole sticker there. Must be. Let me double check here. You know what? Let's do it this way. This way I can narrow it down because these last few here are supposed to go on to him in his tower mode. So I'm just going to sort of convert him into his tower mode. I'll take that around. Like so, and okay. Because if we, all right, this is the way it's showing, and oh, okay. Oops. That sound works. Let's see. All right. Yes, these two here are actually going to apply to. Oh, wait a minute. The only thing I kind of wish they would put numbers on these and show you on their sheet, their website, how to apply these. Because this one looks more. I'm double checking here. Hmm. Oh, okay. I see. Okay. I think I got it now. It is basically these three. We're going to go 1, 2, 3. These three labels here, at least I'm fairly certain. Yeah, I'm actually pretty certain that's it, because the way the design is on it. But you take these three, 1, 2, 3, and then the 3 on the other side. We're going to go 1, 2, 3 on this section here on Cerebros. So we'll go, or I should go to this third one here and work our way out. Yeah, see? You can see you got, it works with the detail here. You got this bit here and this bit here. Basically, it's going to give this like a window option to it. It's going to look pretty good. And what's neat about it is the details of these stickers all look like it's a cascade. Not really a cascade. It's like a line through it. Oh, I won't say the line through it, but almost like if you're looking up at a bunch of windows and you see like there's like a line, almost like a streak going across a bunch of windows. Yeah, like it's all lined up. Basically, what this does. Don't forget this one started out where I can get a hold of the tweezers here. We're going to line this one up in there. Good thing these are a little bit bigger because they've been just a tiny bit bigger than we've been working with. Don't really have to have the toothpick, which I got on top, right on top of here. We'll go with the last one. And it definitely looks really good. You already got that little window detail right there. Right there now, excuse me. I'm gonna grab a quick drink here. Okay, we're going to actually go to work our way around this, so we're going to go to right here, and this section here is where the next label is going to go, and it's actually going to be this one here again on the. This is the second sheet for Cerebros. Going to get this started here. And these are going to basically line up right this way with this edge of this backpack, basically, or top of Fort Max's head. I don't think I got that up all the way, so let me try to see if I can. Adjust it just a hair. Oh, come on now. Just gotta pull that back up a little bit and readjust it to the top of the piece. There we go. That's definitely better. And you can see it gives that a little bit more detail work there. We'll get the other side here. There we go. Again, you can see we still got the one sticker from the original. And we got this section here. Definitely looking better. And we got 2 more to apply down here. And the ones I was actually trying to pull up a little bit ago are the ones that's actually going to go there. You got this one and this one that go on right there. Again, these are on the second sheet. These are going to go basically right in here on this little crevice here, giving it a little bit more window look to his tower mode. And there's one there. And one here. And this one basically goes right up under it. Actually, I think I got that one in the wrong spot. Yeah, I did. I actually put this first one in the wrong spot. It's actually supposed to go down some more. That's my mistake there. Come on. They both go in this one section here. Try to line them up. Kind of. There we go. Got that. That definitely looks like a little set of windows right there for them. And of course, get these ones on the opposite side here. And there's actually not very many left on this sheet, so we'll almost be done with this sheet here very shortly. And we'll get the smallest one here. Keep flipping my tweezers over. Get that lined up in there. Uh-oh. Kind of put that one. Again, I put that one in wrong. That a little bit further back than I meant to. There we go. We'll get this next one. Which goes right next to it. Which I think I got it upside down. Yeah, there we go. Got one more. Come on. There we go. I'll kind of try and grip this thing a little bit better. There we go. Definitely got that tower going. And let's see, I think these last few, like these two that we were trying to figure out earlier, are what's going to apply to the cannon here. Because I think might be. Double check here on cannon. Hmm. We might come back to that one again because I'm not positive which one of these are supposed to go on there. So what we're going to do is actually go for head mode. Flip this out. Put that down. It moves into place. And you can see that the pieces don't affect any of the transformation. Don't affect any of that. But it does bring that up. And let's see. Oh, I forgot to fold the wonder. I was looking at it weird, thinking, what did I do wrong? I forgot to fold the feet up on that side. Okay. Yeah, definitely going to, because this is the older label, and it's got a new one that's going to take its place. And definitely looks, you can see it definitely looks a lot better to it. So we're going to get this old one off. I hope I can get this off while tearing it up. My toothpick trying to see if I can get it going a little bit better. Yeah, maybe I'll grab it. Well, tweezers. Yeah, definitely coming up better. I can keep a hold of it. Yep. Let's try it. Get some more of it off from under it. Oh, come on. Come on now. Hate to think you guys are tuning in to watch me for 5 minutes trying to pull this old label off, which is starting to tear a little bit. There we go. Come on. Come on. You're almost off. Just give it up. Yep. Got most of it off. Just one little side didn't want to come all the way. Kind of why one reason I'm kind of glad I didn't apply the ones to the triptych. There we go. That will come off there. Just getting it going. Apply the ones that I have for the come with Triptychon. Got up under my nail. Didn't apply those just yet. Like I said, you're going to take this one here again on sheet 2 to it. To that little, basically a little kind of cross that Fort Max has there on his forehead. And it does have a distinct detail. If you look here on the edges, on these sides here, they kind of got a little bit of a curve to it, which works with this because it does had a little bit of a curve to it. So I actually got it. I'm holding the label kind of upside down with, so I'll just flip Fort Max over to get this lined up. There we go. Oh, yes. That definitely looks a lot better on his forehead. Now, next we have a couple little yellow ones, which I go back here on the first sheet. There's these little yellow bits here on the sheet. They are actually going to apply to basically right in here on his ears. So let's go with that. All right, let's see. Here, we got it on one side here. Get this side first. Right. There we go. Oh, wow. That definitely looks cool. You can see a little bit of yellow there. Breaks that side up, and I'm going to go ahead and get this side. Well, we go back to the second sheet, and you have these bits here, which are going to go on these sides, and for this one, it's going to be this sticker. We're going to pull this off. You got that. It's basically going to cover up all this right here. Just got to line it up properly. Yeah, it definitely brightens that up. You can see the difference between the sides now. I really like the brighter look to it. I'm going to get the other side now. I can first get this little yellow piece. And I actually just noticed now what's supposed to go on that turret, which we'll get to very shortly. I didn't realize these other pieces were on this one sheet, which we'll get to again in a mere moment once I get this side done for Fort Max. Just get that lined up in this bit. And we get the big piece here. There we go. And looky there. Definitely looks good. I think Fort Max likes it too. Okay. As I mentioned here on the turret, I just noticed where those little labels were. Here on the first sheet, you have 3 labels right here. This one is like a console. It's going to go right in this little bit here. I knew about that one. I just hadn't gotten to it yet. I was trying to get some rebos done. I meant to come back into it, but I'll go ahead and get it now because I noticed where these other labels are. We'll get that one. You see, that one's nice and shiny too. I like that. Put that in there. I'm actually glad I'm not in so much trouble tonight. Of course, all the meds I've been taking kind of helps to kind of calm my nerves down. I'm not shaking it nearly as bad. But as I mentioned, these little bits right here on the front of the turret, there's actually a couple here again here on the first sheet. You got a couple of silvery stickers there that's going to go there. Let's see how tiny that one is. So this is going to be fun. Hey, that didn't go in as bad as I thought it would. And there you go. See how much difference it is? There's just a little bit of like a clear barrel to it there on the end. Oh, shoot. But we're almost done with Cerebros, it looks like. Only got a couple more labels here. Okay, this one's going to be a little bit trickier because it doesn't want to come off the tweezers. And of course, it slides off. We'll slide it back into place. There we go. Still a little crooked. There. There we go. Definitely looks good. Might be just a tad, still just a tad off, but it'd be okay for now. And I think we're, I think we're done. But kind of just checking over it to be sure. Yeah, I got those. Okay. And also has these, I think what happened here on mine, I think they gave me two of the eyes because the eyes just, these are supposed to go over those. I kind of, part of me wants to keep them off. I mean, it shows like you can do without it. But you know what? Let's go with it for now. If I don't like it, I can always take them off. And it's also supposed to, the light up feature is supposed to continue on with it. Even when they, with these on there. If I can get it to get start. Let's try from this side. Cool. Wow, none of these want to come up, do they? Let's try something here. We'll try from a different angle, see if this will help get it up. Well, come on. Man, you guys just don't want to come off of there. But that's what I ain't going to fuss with it too much. Like I said, I think these are supposed to go over his eyes, but I'm fine without them being on there. You know, all these are optional. I'm not positive, but these are supposed to go on. There's a couple here. I'm kind of looking on this. Oh, okay. That's what I did. I didn't get these on the shins. At least I don't think I did. But we will. Yeah, that's what they are. Convert Cerebros here back into robot mode. Because we missed one in his robot mode. Basically, right here on his thighs, you got a set of stickers here to apply. You have these 4 right here. I'm not even sure where this one's supposed to go. I think this one might be an optional one to put on his center. But these are going to be interesting. Do what we can. Let's see if we can go this way. Let's make it a little bit easier. There's that one. And then we get this other side. There we go. And that's the 4. You put 2 here, kind of helps cover up that bit and gives it a little bit of more detail on those bits. As you can see, we got 2 of them down. We got the other 2. I think once we get these on, Cerebros will be done. There we go. There's 3 down, 1 to go. There. And there we go. Cerebros is all done. All right, put his feet down. Let's put his little cover back on. Like I said, I'm going to probably get some little dab of glue just to keep these pieces in order. I don't know why my mind, this one especially wants to keep popping off. Yeah, I thought I was putting it on backwards for a minute, but may have been the way this one was cut, because it looks like it was cut a little bit short, but it's all right. A little glue, and that will stay on there. I'll probably do it to all of them anyway, just to make sure they stay on those forearms and stuff. Because see, actually, no, I was going to say that one actually, I thought that was going to fall out again, but it's not going to. Yep, there it went. It'll be all right. Let's put Spike back on them. And we can see Cerebros and all of his turn his head around there. I do it every time. I always turn his head the wrong way. And there we have Cerebros all labeled up. It looks really good with all these extra labels on them. As I mentioned, he does have a couple extras here. He has this one here on your sheet, sheet 1. The one we applied here, which is there. This one can take its place if you want to do that. I'm actually debating about doing that now. You know, honestly, that one, that's fine. But you got that, and it looks really good. And then you also have a couple extra window bits here, which you can probably apply. Let me see. Actually, you can apply them. Yep, there goes that bit for that side. You have an extra little spot there. You can actually take, I'm pretty sure you can take this last little piece PC, make the label and put it on there. Let's just see if it'll fit. Oh yeah, it fits in there. You're nice and snug. So actually it wasn't completely done like I thought it was. If I can get to let go of my tweezers. It sits right down right below that joint. But it gives it that extra little window space right there as well. Go ahead and get this other side. I'm gonna have to use my toothpick to help hold it because it keeps wanting to come up with my tweezers. There we go. Got you more window. Definitely looks cool for them. There. See, all that's basically for these windows and that are for when he's in his, which I can turn his first around. And you turn his feet in, and you take the spike off. When you open this up and you peg them in there, right, it actually gives his tower a little bit more to it. As you can see. Oh, I'm going to do that. There we go. Get that lined up. You have his tower with more windows and stuff. I'm sure there's more here on this set for Fort Max, which we'll probably get to here in a moment. Just want to kind of clean my area up a little bit, get this old sticker dealt with, get it out of the way so it's not actually sitting here in the way for later. There we go. And let's see. Yeah. Go ahead and get rid of these sheets. And we can put this turret back in place here. And there we see Fort Max is getting a good work down. I'm actually going to, let's see, we've been, let me see, let me go back here on my device and go back to the Fort Max sheets. And I'm just going to look real quick here and see how these go. Okay. Kind of looking, seeing how these are going to apply. Okay. Wow. Talk about some. Okay. Okay. I guess we can start a little bit. And let's see here. I'm looking at the sheets here. We'll go off the, try to see if I can do it with the first sheet. I think this one mostly works for him in robot mode. Trying to find the right bits here. Yeah, because most of these are going on like his forearms and stuff. kind of make sure here. See, most of these are going on like these bits up here, and let's see. Oh, almost dropped that one. Yeah, these. Okay, we'll set that one. These on the side. There's 3. It's showing most of these go to his robot mode. I'm kind of looking to get an idea. Um, hmm. You know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and end this for tonight and look at this a little bit better. I thought I looked at this more than what I had, but that's going to be it for this bit tonight. We will get to working on the rest of these next Saturday night, so I hope you guys come back and tune into that. I'm sure, well, let's see. Because I know one thing I want to do is I want to get Cerebos dealt with. I want to get these fillers plugged back into them so I don't lose them. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get him back out here shortly, put the glue on him, let him dry, and go from there, and then start up next week on the big bot here. That way I can get more time to look at these and get an idea of where I'm going to be going with this. So until next night, guys, it's done by saying thanks for watching, and I shall talk to y'all later.